Hey there, Jeremy Friedland here with Build, Grow, Scale, and I am a revenue optimization expert here at Build, Grow, Scale, and I'm also one of the lead trainers for the e-commerce business blueprint, which is a training on how to build a new store, a new brand from the ground up. So it's very awesome, very happy to do that. On today's video, we are actually going to be talking about buy now, pay later options for your store and how they can benefit your bottom line. So a lot of people think that buy now, pay later is usually reserved for higher end products, which can be very helpful and can be true in some cases. But I've also seen it benefit lower end products as well, such as t-shirts for print on demand, mugs and stuff like that. It doesn't matter the demographic. People will always prefer to pay over time if they can. And if it becomes between them either bouncing from your site or them paying a monthly payment, then they will choose the monthly payment if they feel like you can provide them with a product that they love and they can get a deal on it, or they can pay for it, over time. Think of kind of like a layaway program. Then that's going to benefit them. And I'm going to show you in this video exactly how one of our clients benefits from this program as well, and how you can benefit from this as well. So if you're not offering a buy now, pay later option, I'm going to give you some options that you can choose from. There's a lot of them out there that allow you to take this option. And I do really encourage you to offer this on your store, no matter what price point of items you have. I mean, there are people that want to pay, for a $33 t-shirt over time, over 4 payments, or over 6 payments, or whatever. It is what it is. But if you can help them to buy your product and make them feel good about it, then they'll come back and keep on ordering from you and possibly, pay full price for the item one time. They're still paying full price. They're just paying over time. The other benefit about buy over time or buy now, pay later apps or services is that they take on the liability of the person not paying. So if they buy something from your store and they choose the buy now, pay later option and then decide after 2 payments they're not going to pay anymore, they're done paying, then that company will actually, the buy now, pay later company will actually take on the liability of that and go after them for the money that they owe. Now, the only caveat to that is that if you didn't deliver the product or if they never got it, then they are going to put that onus on you. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're delivering the product in a timely manner, that it's actually getting to them, et cetera, et cetera. So other than that, I'm assuming that if you have an e-commerce store and you want to stay in business, then you're probably delivering the products that they ordered. So otherwise, it's a great option. It's a win-win. You get your money, they get their product, and it works out well for everybody. Now, the only downside I will say to the buy now, pay later option is that usually the fee for that is quite high. So when people do take that option, it does cut into your margins quite a bit. But you also get, like I said, the benefit of if they decide to stop paying, then that liability goes to the company. So there is a large liability for them. And so they try to cushion that liability by charging you a pretty decent amount. Sometimes that can be up to 8% of the purchase. The more volume you do, you can negotiate a little bit. But like I said, that's all in time. And there's different companies that charge different fees as well. So usually it's like 30 cents plus a 8% or 7%. Some of them go down as low as 4% fee for taking on that liability for you. So that said, I'm going to show you some real data. So I can talk numbers. I can tell you how great buy now, pay later options are all day long, but I like to back up my statements with actual data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a store right now that uses buy now, pay later. I'm going to show you their Google Analytics, and I'll show you 2 different options. I'm going to show you their Google Analytics that shows you, will show you the data from how many people actually click on the widget to view more about the buy now, pay later program, and then how they buy, and then the total number of purchases that happened with the buy now, pay later option. So let's dive in really quick. Okay, so what you're looking at now is the Google Analytics for this client. Now you can see here, this is under the behavior tag. So I'll say one little caveat here is if you are not using Google Tag Manager to track the actions on your website, I highly recommend implementing that right away, getting a developer to do that for you, and start tagging all of the events that happen on your site so that you know what kind of revenue or how your users' behavior affects the revenue on your website. So this is how I'm able to do this. I've been able to set up tags on the site to see when people click on these Klarna banners, what actions do they take next? Okay, so under events, I have Klarna product page and Klarna banner. So there's a banner on the site that shows up and people click on that. But the majority of the action happens on the Klarna product page widget. So underneath the description, I have a widget that says, hey, this item is going to cost you, 4 payments of $99, right? Or 4 payments of $24.99 or whatever it is. So it automatically adjusts the payment to the product that they're looking at. Okay. So with that said, this particular for the year so far has gotten 866 total events. Okay, so let's go ahead and click right in there actually. And we are going to look at the e-commerce metrics for this. So we're going to go over here, click e-commerce, show what kind of sales we're getting. And now you can see here that we've gotten 717 sessions. So that means 717 people have clicked on the information to see more about buy now, pay later. Out of that has received $34,654 in revenue, which is 84 transactions. Now, the cool part is this is 11.72% conversion rate. So almost 12% of people that click on this option take it. That's huge. That's about 5 times the average for this store's conversion rate, which is incredible. Okay. So like I said, $34,654. That equals about 7.5% of the store's revenue on average. But then when we dive into the Shopify analytics, we can see here, it's called Slice It. So it's Klarna that this particular store is using, and their payment method is called Slice It. So I have 2 different payment methods, and this one's called Slice It over time. And so the Slice It method has actually gotten nearly $58,000 in total sales and 166 transactions. Okay, so instead of $34,000, we're talking about $23,000 more sales overall, which equals to about 12% of their total revenue. Okay, so 12% of their total revenue and nearly a 12% conversion rate just by offering a pay over time option that really helps out your customer, allows them to get the product that they want, and allows you to make a sale and allows the pay over time company to make a little commission. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. It's a really great option to add to your store. It doesn't cost anything for the app. It just costs for the service. So when anyone makes a purchase, that's when you get charged. So it's a really great win-win situation for everyone that can really add some great revenue to your bottom line. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the message below. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so that when we drop some new hot content, you can get notified of that. And then leave a comment and let us know what you want to learn more about. We'd love to create content for you on topics that you are interested in. So please let us know what you're interested in. And if this video was helpful for you, I'd love to hear that as well. If you're interested in learning more about how we can help you build, grow, or scale your ecom business, please go to workwithbgs.com. That's workwithbgs.com. And we'd love to talk to you about how we can help you build, grow, or scale your e-commerce business. Take care. We'll see you later.